Hey, what's up? I'm Wesley Winford, and I'm one of the guitar players at Church of the Highlands here. And we are gonna run over my pedal board, what I use, what gear I use, what amps and stuff. And it's my pedal board here. All right, so I have everything run here through the this bypass looper strip I had built for me. By a guy called Dan Burgess at This One's Mine Effects.com. You can look that up online. And it starts here with my my volume pedal. It's the Ernie Ball VP Junior. And well, actually first it goes to the tuner, then I go to the volume pedal, and then to the wah. And then after the wah, that goes into the looper here. And then, as you see, I have little pictures here. This is the first one, Pog 2. And this is LPB1 little booster I use for solos sometimes.
Okay, you got a booster, cool. That's new, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, and let's see. Voodoo Lab Sparkle Drive.
Just sweet pedal.
I use for just boosting, like a bunch of just adding gain all the time. And well, mostly I run my Tube Screamer as my main drive, and then I'll add on some extra drive sometimes for that. And then let's see, next in the chain is the OCD. Don't use it that much. Sometimes I might use it for a gain boost, or sometimes I'll have a telly that I'll run through that, and I'll kind of set it to the telly. And let's see, the next is the DD7, and just use it for like sometimes like a big wash type of delay. Don't use it that much, but when I do, I'll just crank some of these knobs up. And the next is the DD5, and I use that for dotted eights, and it's wired here to this tap tempo.
You got tap tempo, and you're running it pretty much identical to what J. Ray does.
Yeah, actually these two are both run off of this tap tempo here. Actually,
so you got both of them wired to that?
Yeah,
okay,
I had it modded where I can plug two of them in.
Sweet.
And alright, then my main delay here is the Nova delay here, TC Electronics. I just program all my delays through that, and go through the set list like that.
So you just go through the presets. So you program. Me and you use we use our Novas differently, don't we?
Yeah, some people like to dial it, make their own preset, and just kind of use that and tap tempo it in. I like to just go through like our set list here and program all the BPMs and do it like that.
There's two different ways of thinking about it. Wesley sits before every service. He lays down next to his pedal board, and they talk to each other for like 5 minutes while he programs the whole set.
Yep, that's what I do.
Alright, so you got delay, and then where do you go?
And then goes to the Holy Grail Nano Reverb here. I'm thinking maybe I might change it out sometime, but for now I'm using it as a big, just huge wash type of reverb for like some tremolo picking stuff.
Yeah.
And then the last in the chain is the RB5, which use the modulate setting like pretty much everybody else does. And if you want to look at my settings here, I just kind of have the level cranked a good bit, a little past 12 o'clock. It's kind of like a thick type of atmosphere for a lot of stuff.
And then you got your EBO, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, the EBO slide, inner case.
Awesome.
Cool. Then this goes out to the SDI boxes.
Yeah, show them. John Ross showed them on one end, but on this end, you got to actually have a connector into it too.
Yeah, these you might think this is a direct box. No, it's not a direct box. It's it actually, this line goes out to the amp, and it kind of cuts the signal loss from the cable being so long to the amp out to the pedal board. So that's what that does. Works really well.
Cool.
Right.
Sweet. And then what axes are you playing these days? Because you have so many.
This is my Gretsch anniversary model here. Pretty much my main guitar I use here. Also, I have a 91 91 Telecaster Mexican made that with a Bixby on it. I use sometimes.
You can't tell because of the lighting. It looks purple, but it's a green. It's like an avocado green.
Yeah.
Makes me want to get Mexican food every time I see you play.
Yeah, this is I'm playing in the theater today, which is one of the auditoriums here at Highlands, and we just have our amps backstage here, and I am running this is a 93 Vox AC30 made in England with some greenback speakers in it.
Same as J. Ray.
Yeah, pretty much.
So and, it's the standard issue for Highlands.
Yeah.
You gotta have a Vox. Preferably AC30, but I've got an AC15. All right, show me what you're running on your which channel you're running into.
I run the normal channel on the high gain side.
Okay.
And so basically all my options with the normal channel are just volume and cut.
Okay.
Yeah, just move that.
So you just that's where your cut is.
This is some Fathead. That's what that is.
What is that?
It's a I forgot what brand it is. I know it's called a Fathead mic. I don't know.
Fathead.
Yeah.
And then just a regular old 57 for Stefan's rig.
Yeah.
Poor Stefan. He doesn't get a Fathead.
Yeah.